is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Great and show. This is exactly the kind of stream that I love and I needed, honestly. With all the stress that I had this week, this is a really good decompression stream of just hanging out and talking with all of you. I want to say thank you to anyone who supported the stream in any way. You know, actually getting a boost in members tonight is great because hopefully we can hold that for when I come back on Friday. That would be great. And just in general, thank you all. I'll see you all this weekend for more. This is one of the slowest streams I've had in ages.
Here is the updates. You ready for this? Okay. Number one, I have a person actually at Comcast who is my direct point of contact, who I can talk to at any time about this situation. Right now, if my internet goes down, I'm supposed to contact them immediately and they will get on it. Who else has ever had that kind of attention from Comcast? Probably 0 people, right? But that's what I've got right now. I've got a direct point, a direct line to help, and I will get it right away because of this situation. So that's good, right? That's a thumbs up. That's a number one. Number two, I have been notified, all right, that I will no longer have internet disruptions as a result of this employee. And that's all they could say, legally. And I understand that. You know what I mean? They can't say anything else because, you know, legal issues. But they've taken care of the problem. Okay? And that's all they can say on their end. Alright? So, I should not have internet disruptions. If I do, then we have a problem. And essentially, there's a bigger problem than what they thought it was. And I need to tell them right away so they can get on it and figure out what's going on. So, I'm supposed to feel confident today that my internet won't go out. Do I feel confident? Not really. But at the same time, I'm going to take their word for it that they actually took care of this problem. Because, again, if they won't even give me the details, that means obviously something went down here legally. And, you know, so who knows? I mean, of course we can all speculate. Were they fired? I would guess so.
I'm an evil bastard.
I don't think you want an employee like that working for you any further. Was anything else, you know, going down? Maybe. Maybe not only were they terminated, but now they're going to look into it and actually have legal action, because here's the thing. That's a crime. And not only can they, obviously they have the evidence, they can report that to the authorities, but that's a liability for their company. They broke their company policy. When you get hired, you know, you sign a contract that says you're not going to do that kind of stuff. And they broke that contract. There could be legal issues there as well, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that. So hopefully that part of the equation is done. But that wasn't it. That wasn't the only problem. Remember, this person was committing identity theft. So I can also tell you, yes, Comcast has initiated the refund for the hundreds and hundreds of dollars that was fraudulently transferred out of my account without my permission. So that's on the way back. I mean, that takes time. That's not an overnight thing because there's, you know, different institutions and financial institutions involved and everything is there, right?
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
So, the money is coming back. That's a good thing, right? However, there is tons of issues still lingering, you know? My information was posted all over the internet. Stuff that should not be public on the internet. That should be private information. And that's a major problem. There's potential that identity theft is still happening and fraud is still being attempted. And it's probably not from that person, but it could be others. So, essentially what has to happen is all my accounts now need to be constantly monitored for any kind of malicious activity. Is anyone impersonating me, trying to do things in my name? It's messed up. Again, it should never have come to this point, but it has because of essentially negligence. So, in that regard, this morning, I submitted a ton of information to Comcast. Alright? Evidence of everything that happened in my modem back in October, everything that just happened in my modem this week. Evidence that all my information in my account was changed by this employee and what exactly was changed. Evidence of other things as well. I'm not going to go into massive detail about everything about it, but I just sent a ton of stuff. Alright? So, here's the deal. If everything goes according to plan, alright? Hopefully, I will not have any further interruptions whatsoever. And what I mean by that is, hopefully, everything will be going fine. I will not have any more internet going down, and I won't have to mention this publicly again. I never wanted to. Like I told you guys on Tuesday when I did the giant stream about it, I didn't want to have it come to that. I just wanted to have it handled behind the scenes and fixed, and it wasn't happening. That's why I had to take it public. And when I did, all of a sudden, the tone changed. All of a sudden now, oh crap, we gotta fix it. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down, but again, it's not fair because the normal person doesn't have that option like I do. I shouldn't have had to use that option. It should have been, I get the help I needed on Monday, right? But I guess that's life, right? So, the good news is, if everything goes according to plan, I will no longer be mentioning this publicly. Everything will be taken care of, all right? Now, if it doesn't, and we're having more interruptions in my work, and we're having more issues, then I gotta talk about it again, I'll talk about it again. But I don't want to. I'm hoping that's it. This will be the last time I mention it. We wrap this up. We nip it in the butt, as they say, or nip it in the bud. I don't even know what the saying is. I'm so stupid.
Adolf Pigler, you are very stupid.
But it's over with, all right? I will continue to work with Comcast on a personal level here, or a professional level, I guess I should say, to fix this, and make sure it doesn't happen again, but you don't need to know about it. I apologize you ever even needed to know about it, because you shouldn't have ever been in the loop, but I had to do that in order to get the help I needed, all right? So, fingers crossed that Comcast continues to handle this properly, make sure it doesn't happen again, make sure there is no more further problems in this situation, and, you know, that they handle me fairly too. And what I mean by that is, just think about it, this week alone, there were multiple streams disrupted. Because some people are asking me about my modem now. I had to buy a modem. That modem that's over there that I'm using right now is mine. I had to drop hundreds of dollars to buy that rush to have it for the stream so that someone couldn't go in there and mess the settings. That other modem, that Comcast modem, I'm getting rid of. I'm not keeping that modem. I refuse.
Maybe I'm paranoid by nature.
You know, so that I'm trading in. You know, I got all this stuff I'm going on. So you gotta hope that they're gonna do the right thing, but we don't know. We're gonna see what happens, okay? And go from there. But this should be really the last time that we have to talk about it. I hope. If they do the right thing, if they handle this fairly and you know, then we're good. But we have to see what happens, but that'll be on my end. It's a private thing now at this point. It's not a public thing. Unless it goes public again because of other issues. But again, if it's in my power, I don't want to talk about this publicly again. I don't think we need to. Alright? Evelyn said the Google purge is coming. Are you guys aware of this? Because we talked about this a few months ago. So basically, here's what's happening. Google is going to look at accounts that have not had any activity against them or logged in 2 years, and they're going to terminate them. However, the exceptions are if you have content. So for example, if it's a YouTube channel, they're going to leave that. They're not going to touch a YouTube channel that has videos and content on it. But they are going to start terminating Google accounts, and Google accounts mean YouTube accounts. So very well, in the next couple of months, you may see people, like my subscriber count may dip. I'm not exaggerating, but like 100,000 subscribers might go away. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, take a look. I have over 200,000 subs, but they're not active. Many of my subs are from back in the day, right? So I would wonder, honestly, if after this Google purge happens, will I still have over 100,000 active subs? I don't even know. I have no clue. What I can say is this. 2.5 years ago, I came to YouTube to do this full time. Okay? I got left Twitch and I came here. Since then, I started off, I want to say I started off around like 180 or so thousand subs. So today we're up to like 208. So if you do the math, right? That's about maybe 20, 25,000 active subs there. And I would argue that sounds like my active sub base. Probably around 25,000. I'm serious. That's probably about it.
I'm in the wrong.
Because when I do a playthrough, even if it's a popular playthrough, I get, what, 10,000 views on part 1. On an average day, I get a few hundred viewers. On each playthrough, on average, 300 to 500 views per video. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. And you could say, well, that's spread across multiple content. Some people watch Street Fighter, some people watch Call of Duty, some people watch an RPG, some people watch an action game. So even if you spread that out, I probably have about maybe 25,000 active viewers that actually like my content. But that's fine. I'm happy with that. You understand? Like, I don't care. I'm not looking to be Mr. Popular. I'm happy that I have people who like my content and watch it and support it, you know? But the funny part is, I have my Google Play button from over a decade ago. DsP Gaming, congrats on 100,000 subscribers, right? Yeah, so I'm wondering, I'm really wondering,
Oh my god, he's drinking acid, uric acid.
What will the effect be on this channel? Probably this will be one of the channels most heavily affected. I don't care, though. Like, it won't have any bearing on my account, you understand? I don't judge myself based on subs. I never did. Subscribers was the least thing I ever judged myself on. Everyone else on YouTube, oh my god, it's all about subs. Sub to my channel, sub. I literally never said that, ever. Did you ever hear me say, hey everyone, sub? Like, never. I don't care. If you sub or not, I don't care. So, anyway.
Smash that sub button like this. Come on, champions. You gotta join the Champions Club. Let's do it. Come on, smash it. Anyone who becomes a paid subscriber, you guys are my lifeblood at this point. So I gotta try and find a way to drive people back to subs and everything, right? There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.